Hey guys, Sean Lentz here from Appalachian DIY, and what we're going to be doing today is grinding off some of the rough spots on our pad. So what had happened is the guy that was doing the edge work ended up having to go, and we just didn't put another body on and follow after where he left off. He did a really good job up to about quarter of it, and we just ended up not having another guy to help out because of all of the stuff with the concrete issues that we had. So we have a lot of rough spots out on the edges. So what we're going to do now is we're going to smooth all those down. That way we can get a good, nice, flat area for the block to lay. Here you can see the rough spots that we have. A lot of this was from the power trowel. Just moving the cream around made these swirls and just pushed some of that cream out to the edge. And we just didn't have a guide to hit this stuff with a hand trowel and smooth it back out. So we ended up having to get this grinder. Alright guys, we just finished up with grinding. It was really simple to use the machine, and it did really well with some of this stuff. I'll go ahead and show you guys around some of the things that we did with it, because we didn't get all the grinding on the video. But I'll show you what we went ahead and did, and some of the areas that we needed to get done. Alright guys, this might be hard to see, but here is where that really high ridge was, and it took it down really well. That was right here. And we had a big ridge, and it's probably maybe 1/8 of an inch high here, so I'm really happy with that. We didn't get it ultra smooth, we just got it to where we would be able to set block and not have any issues with our mortar joint on the bottom here being too high. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. That was probably one of the main issues here along the side, was the just having it too high. Over here we actually took this down pretty good. You can kind of see where we got into the stone actually. We had a little bit of hump here with the concrete here in the corner. It was just hard to get that screed in here and screed this off by with the vibratory screed. So we did end up with a little bit of a hump here, so we got that corrected. And then around our plumbing and stuff, we did have some more issues. So here you can see that we got into the stone again. It just kind of tapered up this way to the pipe. So we just kind of went around the pipe itself and just cleaned that up. That was a big issue up here, was getting this smooth here by the bathroom. We actually did a pretty good bit of grinding around here. And like I said, it's so hard to see what we ground down and what it was from the beginning. It didn't go down that far. We were literally just looking to get most of the rough stuff off and just kind of smooth this stuff out. Now right here, this area, this is where we ended up finishing for our concrete, and right in here and a little bit over on this side, it was really starting to set, and we had some issues with some stones and whatnot popping up through. So you can kind of see that here. We got down into the stones and just made that flush. So what we did is there was coarse diamond ground bars that we used. Just basically roughed everything in. And then they had some stones, some diamond stone blocks that we sanded everything with to make it nice and smooth. So now our perimeter is good. We can go ahead, we're ready to lay block if we wanted to. We're probably going to hold off. The only thing we have to do yet is this here in the back. It's really rough behind here where our pecs is. So we're going to need to smooth that out yet. We're going to do that with a cup diamond wheel on a angle grinder because we just couldn't get back here with the machine. So we're doing pretty good. The pad looks really good. Those sanding blocks really smooth things out. It did give it a little bit of a swirl. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But that's about it. It is really smooth though to the touch. It did a really good job. This swirl might actually just might come out. I don't know. Those swirl marks might just come out. It doesn't look too deep or anything. We're gonna epoxy the floor anyway. So now that everything is all smoothed out, we're pretty much ready for block. But I think we're gonna wait till spring to do that when it warms up here a little bit, because we're kind of getting into winter. It's getting really cold. It's getting down freezing and stuff. So I think we're gonna wait till spring to actually start this thing back up. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and head over to Appalachian DIY for more videos. Thanks again, guys, and I hope to see you next time.